Hey, so this video is gonna be my 3-month plan to study and master deep learning. I don't mean like master everything, but get a good grasp at new concepts. I'm giving myself a deadline till September 2026, so around 3 or 2.5 months from now on. So this video is gonna be to hold myself accountable in the future. And yeah, so before we get started into the plan and goals, I wanna just clarify what I learned from deep learning. I'm familiar with the classical architectures like artificial neural networks, CNN, RNN, backpropagation, and some optimization tricks, and a little bit of TensorFlow and PyTorch. Like for example, this convolutional neural network, I can explain it from like the inputs till flattening, max pool, global max pooling, and training and output. So yeah, I'm familiar with that. But my goals for this journey is gonna be to understand the modern concepts and architectures in deep learning, such as attention mechanism, transformers, and the new approaches when it comes to deep learning, and also build 4 projects for my portfolio using in deep learning. So yeah, not classical machine learning, maybe a hybrid between classical and deep learning, but yeah, that's gonna be for me. Maybe it's gonna be like one CNN project or a computer vision project, and the other 2 is gonna be NLP, I think, or forecasting or time series. I'm not sure yet. Also get into modern NLP and information retrieval, since this is the field that interested me the most till now, and implement one deep learning paper. I'm not sure if I can do that, or it's a delusional goal to have, but I will try to do my best, and so I can improve my academical skills when it comes to research papers. I want to understand at least 30 to 40%, not even 20, of a deep learning paper. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And these are just transformers and tokenization graphs that I like. And for technologies and framework, I want to get familiar with the modern scene in deep learning. So yeah, get very good at PyTorch, Fast API, Hugging Face transformers for NLP projects, and Open Neural Network Exchange for deployment and deep learning pipelines. So yeah, these are the goals. And for my resources, so people don't ask me, I will put them in the description if you want to follow along. I'm gonna be having only around like 4 resources. I don't like to distract myself with so many resources, because at the end they all teach the same concepts. It's the same knowledge. It just how they teach it. So yeah, you just gotta go over the friction first. So yeah, the first book, the only book that I'm gonna be using is Dive into Deep Learning for the theory and getting to and understanding the maths behind deep learning. Maybe I will use the book Deep Learning as a supplement. Okay, I will use that book as a supplement for this book. So yeah, a lot of books. I also be using Hugging Face Learn for more practical and applied approach for deep learning. Also try to read research papers. I don't know, I won't read like 10 or 100 or 20, just around 3 or 4 maybe. Also PyTorch Deep Learning, and Andrew Karpathy playlists Zero to Hero in Deep Learning and Neural Network. And I wanted to constrain myself so I don't go off the rails as I usually do, studying theory and all. So yeah, I've limited myself to only study NLP and information retrieval and general deep learning stuff. So yeah, I want to avoid diffusion models, reinforcement learning, mixture of experts, VLMs, advanced vision models, and graph neural networks. So yeah, and to recap everything that we have done, I wanna get good and understand the classical architecture, because they are the fundamentals of deep learning. Learn how to optimize deep learning projects, since I wanna make something big using my RTX 3060. Also make 2 videos about implementing neural networks from scratch and transformers from scratch, because they seem cool, and I like to challenge myself with implementing stuff from scratch. Modern NLP and information retrieval, as I told you, and get used to academical language, because my end goal maybe is working in research, but yeah, I don't know, not sure yet. And also when it comes to classical machine learning, and when machine learning, like classical machine learning, beats deep learning, so to see when machine learning beats deep learning, and when to use certain algorithms and when to use certain architectures. So yeah, making a good decision when it comes to your data and your vision of the project. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and yeah, if you want to follow along, good luck.